Good afternoon, judges. Today, the story that I'm about to tell you is a very interesting one that I happened to ponder upon today after coming across this event, obviously. This was back when I was working in a company about a year back. I was in charge of a project that we were dealing with over the course of maybe 4 to 5 months. Now, in a company, the normal structure that we used to follow is there's a manager, and under a manager there are a group of maybe 6 to 7 people who are developers usually, and they are headed by one person who's called the pod leader. Now, coincidentally, I was appointed the pod leader. This was an achievement for me. Obviously, I was very happy. So I was working with 3 different developers under me. The project that we had used a lot of technologies, a lot of frameworks that we had to code in. But what happened is, this is something that I had realized over the time. The manager had certain targets that he wanted us to meet. But sometimes the manager, since he's not a developer, he might not understand the workload that we had to put ourselves through. So what happened is, I decided, perhaps slyly, and perhaps was not the best move for me, was to change the framework that we were using in the project midway. Now, I thought over the long term it would make sense for us because it would save us a lot of time. And saving time essentially means saving money. So that's what I decided. I decided to change the framework midway of the project. And then I went and told to the employees that that were working under me. And what had very interestingly happened is, we had decided to not tell this to our manager. However, a day later, somehow magically, my manager just happens to know about this. Now, this is something which was very interesting to me at the time, because obviously I had told my employees to not go and tell the manager, but he seems to know about this. So I knew there could only be one explanation regarding this. There was a whistleblower in my team, or in other words, there was a snitch in my team. Someone who was going and telling to the manager what we were deciding to do and not do. So what I had done, and this is not an original idea, I had written an email and I sent it to all the 3 employees that were working. But however, I made a slight change in all of the 3 emails. There was one word which was different in all the 3 emails. And then I sent the 3 emails to 3 different employees without keeping them in CC. What happened is, very soon I got to know when the manager called me again and he told me, okay, Ronak, you're changing from this framework to this framework again. What is the problem? Immediately when the term was mentioned by the manager, I knew, okay, this is the employee that has been snitching on me. Back at the time, I didn't understand the management aspects about it, but today, as a management student, I think there are certain theories which come flowing to me. Perhaps the most notable ones are from